This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, April 24th. The weather will be similar to yesterday with intervals of rain and a chance for severe thunderstorms throughout the day. The rain may be heavy at times, which could lead to some localized flooding. The high will be 79. Showers and thunderstorms will stick around through the evening with a low of 66. Here are today's headlines. A middle school student in Collin County has tested positive for measles. Officials confirmed on Wednesday the first reported case in a child in the Dallas-Fort Worth area this year amid an outbreak of cases in Texas. The student attends Willow Springs Middle School in Lucas, part of the Lovejoy Independent School District, according to Collin County Healthcare Services. It was not immediately clear whether the child's measles case was connected to the ongoing outbreak that began in West Texas in January. A county spokesperson wrote in an email to the Dallas Morning News, "We are working closely with the school and public health officials to notify potentially exposed individuals and implement appropriate precautions. Measles is a highly contagious disease, and we encourage families to ensure their vaccinations are up to date." The Texas Department of State Health Services reported 93% of kindergartners and 95% of 7th graders in Lovejoy ISD were vaccinated against measles, mumps, and rubella last school year. Statewide, 94% of kindergartners and 98% of 7th graders received the MMR vaccine in the 2023-2024 school year, with rates varying from 35% to 100% across Texas school districts. Last week, Collin County health officials warned of a possible measles exposure in Plano. Officials said an individual who spent time in the county on April 10th and 11th and visited 3 retailers in Plano had tested positive for measles. Also last week, a measles case was confirmed in Rockwall County, possibly connected to the West Texas outbreak. In other news, the North Texas Food Bank announced Wednesday that Annam Manthiram has joined its executive leadership team as its new Chief External Affairs Officer. In her new role, Manthiram will oversee North Texas Food Bank's external engagement strategy, which includes guiding philanthropy, marketing, communications, volunteer engagement, and public policy initiatives. Her leadership will also extend to individual giving, corporate and foundation support, brand and messaging strategies, and relations with the board and advisory council. Manthiram previously served as CEO of City Square, a Dallas-based nonprofit and former food bank partner agency dedicated to combating poverty through various programs and services. During her tenure, City Square transitioned its programs to partner organizations in late 2024, ensuring continuity of care for those served despite funding challenges. Next up, softness in demand from domestic leisure travelers stung Southwest Airlines during the first quarter as the Dallas-based carrier pushed ahead with turnaround plans that include fees for checked bags and premium seating in the coming months. On Wednesday, Southwest Airlines reported a $149 million net loss between January and March on $6.4 billion in revenue. Southwest also pulled its financial guidance for the rest of the year beyond the second quarter amid the current macroeconomic uncertainty, adding that it is difficult to forecast given recent and short-lived booking trends. Southwest leaders are trying to execute a financial turnaround and an overhaul of many of its signature programs after intense pressure from activist investor Elliott Management last year. Southwest agreed to revamp its board of directors, add premium seating, and give up its 2 free bags policy. And Dallas's Planning and Development Department will change how it calculates commercial remodeling permit fees after losing $8.6 million because of a staff error. The Dallas City Council approved the change without discussion during Wednesday's meeting. In 2023, the city hired a consultant, MGT, to review its fee schedule, which had remained unchanged since 2015. The City Council authorized the use of a revamped structure in March of last year, and the new pricing went into effect in May. Commercial remodels are one of the city's highest volume permit application types, but an error in a formula intended to increase the fees lowered them instead. The mistake was revealed during an Economic Development Committee meeting on April 7th. Starting July 1st, the city will return to its old fee structure and adjust it for inflation, which is at 33% nationally. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.